In New York City, a young, aspiring musician named Erica Wilson excitedly chats with her Instagram influencer best friend, Amber, about the release of her album and details the intelligence of her famous producer, Claire. After moments of acknowledging each other's hard work, the ladies start getting ready for the listening party scheduled to be held later that night. However, an unforeseen mishap ruins Erica's dress, and she is forced to alter and wear the wedding dress she bought a few months after her engagement, which also forces her to think back about her ex-fiancé Jason King, who had called off their wedding and left her behind, and went to Charleston following a job promotion. Amber helps the now disheartened singer process her anger, and the duo sets out to the listening party, hoping that the album will change Erica's life for the better by officially launching her singing career. At the party, Cray is announced to the excited crowd and is given an opportunity to address them. However, in a strange turn of events, Cray angrily announces that the new songs have been leaked and proceeds to shut down the listening party after destroying the records. This blindsiding moment completely shatters Erica, and she storms out to head home. As she travels home, the shaken-up singer hears her favorite song and has an emotional breakdown, remembering how it was meant to be played at her wedding. Erica spends the next couple of months at home, depressed out of her mind and watching her engagement video non-stop. Unable to see her friend in pain any longer, and hoping it would inspire her, Amber decides to get Erica a singing gig at a 5-star resort in Mauritius and begs her to take this opportunity to refresh and restart her life. After a lot of back and forth, Erica reluctantly takes the job and heads to the beautiful island. Upon landing, Erica is picked up by a spirited guitarist named Barrington and is warmly welcomed to her new home. On the way to the resort, Barrington shares that he will be working closely with her in a band and confides that he is preparing to wed his longtime girlfriend soon. Erica politely congratulates her new colleague while carefully holding back her tears in remembrance of her failed engagement. At the resort, Erica is introduced to the strict manager Claire, who gives her a quick tour while going over the rules of the establishment. Claire then introduces Erica to the rest of the band members and casually advises them to practice wedding songs as they will be performing at a resort wedding in a few days. Shocked, Erica tries to protest to this arrangement profusely to no avail. A few days later, at the wedding, Ursia is invited to the stage to sing the newlyweds to their first dance, but unfortunately has an emotional breakdown during the performance, which disappoints the wedding party and all the guests. Troubled by this disaster, Claire gives Erica a stern warning about her lack of professionalism and threatens her job with it if she doesn't improve. Ashamed of her actions, Erica wonders if she should quit and return home, but is supported and encouraged to stay by the kind Barrington. In the next few days, Erica decides to acclimate herself to her new environment, tries to learn the way of the island, and makes friends with Barrington, his girlfriend, and her bandmates. She works hard to focus on her job and successfully builds a positive outlook on her life. One day, as Erica relaxes on the beach, she hears a drowning man crying for help and instinctively jumps into the water to help him. After a few minutes of trying, all her attempts fail, and she is temporarily submerged under the ocean. Fortunately, a retired Navy SEAL named Caleb happens to pass by and jumps in to save both Erica and the man in time. Then, the singer thanks Caleb, quickly introduces herself, and rushes back to get ready for work. The next day, Erica is pleasantly surprised to run into Caleb at the resort lobby. As the two strike up a conversation, Erica gets the shock of her life and learns that Caleb is Jason's older brother and that he came to the island to attend her ex's wedding. As the duo tries to process this revelation and tries to decide what to do, they run into Jason, his friend Christian, bride-to-be Beverly Stratford, and her sister Janelle Stratford. Beverly, being under the impression that Erica and Jason are old acquaintances, warmly greets the singer, while Jason begs his ex-fiancé to keep their history a secret. After enduring the awkward exchange, Erica and Jason find a minute to discuss their predicament, but end up fighting about who was at fault for their failed engagement and storm off, after deciding to stay out of each other's way. Later, both Caleb and Christian try to encourage Jason to come clean to his fiancée, but fail. Later, Erica runs into Beverly and is forced to join her and Jason, and help them choose their wedding song. There, as they wrap up their discussion, Beverly invites Erica to accompany them on their upcoming hiking adventure. The next morning, Erica reluctantly joins the wedding party as they wait to start the hike, and is intimidated to learn that Beverly is an ambitious and intelligent woman hoping to run for Congress. The conversation becomes uncomfortable when it turns to Erica's love life, but is luckily interrupted by Barrington, who volunteered to be the guide on the hike. The group then heads to the beautiful scenery and starts on the journey. After a few minutes of hiking, Jason's fear of heights is revealed as he freezes on a rope bridge. Knowing the secret, Erica returns and helps him through. Later that day, as the group grabs a drink, Beverly and Janelle thank Erica for helping Jason and invite her to the bachelorette party, which she accepts. Then Caleb walks Erica home, and they start getting to know each other. A couple of hours later, Jason goes to the bar with Christian and confides in him that after seeing Erica come back for him on the rope bridge and helping him through his fear, he regrets walking out on her then and now, having doubts about marrying Beverly. Living with this regret, Jason goes to watch Erica perform the next day and convinces her to sneak out of the bachelorette party and make some time to see him. That night, the ladies hold the bachelorette party at the resort's lounge, and the bride kicks it off by singing karaoke. Meanwhile, on the other side of the resort, the men celebrate the bachelor party, sitting by the pool, smoking cigars. As the night goes on, Jason, overwhelmed by all the confusion and guilt inside him, starts snapping at Caleb and blames him for overshadowing him and undermining him his whole life. This rubs Caleb the wrong way, and the brothers get into an argument, which is soon broken off by Christian. Agitated, Jason texts Erica and goes to see her at the lounge. The bachelorette party is a much lighter environment, and as the ladies continue having fun singing karaoke, Erica slips out to meet with Jason, who apologizes for walking out on their engagement and admits how scared he was to commit to her, thinking that she loved her music more than she loved him. The two continue sharing heartfelt moments until interrupted by the drunk bride, who comes calling out to Erica. Later that night, after the bachelorette party, Erica stays behind to take care of the intoxicated Beverly, and the duo goes to the beach for some fresh air. There, Beverly shares how much she loves Jason and describes her traditional dream life with him and her future kids, which makes the singer uncomfortable. As the conversation goes on, Erica learns that Beverly is also a beauty pageant queen back in Charleston, which intimidates her more as she realizes that Jason's new partner has both beauty and brains. After a couple of hours at the beach, Erica helps Beverly to her room and gets her to bed. The bubbly bride thanks Erica and tells her how much she appreciates her friendship. Before she leaves Beverly's room, Erica gets another message from Jason asking to meet her by the beach, and she rushes there. However, once there, she is confused to run into Caleb instead, but decides to politely chat with him. Meanwhile, the late arriving Jason sees this, misunderstands the situation, and angrily heads back. Hence, Caleb and Erica spend the whole night talking and getting to know each other at the beach. At sunrise, Caleb bids farewell to Erica and goes to prepare for his parents' arrival in time for the rehearsal dinner, to be held later that day. That evening, at the rehearsal dinner, the wedding party, along with the mother of the groom, the overbearing Naomi King, and her husband, Francis King, gather around a table to officially be introduced and get final details sorted for the wedding. However, all this is cut short when Naomi starts making inappropriate speech towards the bride and groom, which embarrasses Jason, but before he can get a handle on it, she starts attracting everyone's attention as she randomly gets up and starts to sing, which makes everyone uncomfortable. Hoping to rescue the dinner, Caleb politely interrupts his mother, puts his differences with the groom aside, and gives a warm speech, which relieves the group. Nervous about everything going on around him, Jason texts Erica and schedules to go to her house later that night. A couple of hours after the rehearsal dinner, as Jason leaves his room to go to Erica's house, he is met by Beverly, who confides in him how nervous she is about getting married, and he decides to spend the night comforting his bride-to-be. Meanwhile, As Erica prepares to see Jason at her house, she is shocked to see Caleb standing at her door. She masks her disappointment and invites her visitor in, and the two politely discuss Jason and the wedding. Then they start to watch a movie in hopes of putting their minds at ease, and end up falling asleep. After waking up around midnight and realizing that it's too late to leave, Caleb decides to spend the night sleeping on the couch there. However, when the still confused and panicked Jason arrives at Erica's house the next morning, despite being told the truth, he once again misunderstands seeing his older brother in his ex-fiancé's house and storms out to the beach in anger. Despite Caleb's advice, Erica runs after Jason and tries to calm him down. She reassures him that Beverly is the right woman for him and admits that, in retrospect, she has come to realize that they were not meant for each other. Meanwhile, on the other side of the resort, Beverly puts on her wedding dress and, while waiting for the wedding photographer, decides to relax and spend some time in the garden with Janelle and Naomi, who spot Jason and Erica talking on the beach and reveal their history to the bride. Shocked to her core and feeling betrayed, Beverly emotionally calls off the wedding and runs out of the garden, while Janelle chases Erica around the resort, threatening to hurt her severely. Erica manages to escape the frantic Janelle and jumps into Barrington's van, which coincidentally also happens to be taking Beverly to the airport. Upon seeing each other, the ladies become frantic trying to have their say, and all hell breaks loose. Sensing the tension, Barrington leaves the car, hoping to give the ladies privacy to work things out. After a chaotic few minutes, Erica manages to convince Beverly to hear her out and assures her that there is nothing going on between her and Jason, and details passionately how much Jason loves her. She adds that the only reason she hid their history was because she was hoping to get closure on their relationship. She goes on to calm down the rattled bride and convinces her to give Jason a chance and go back to her wedding. Beverly calms down, decides to go back, and asks Erica to accompany her. As the bride makes her way back to her wedding, everyone is relieved and rushes to get the ceremony started. At the ceremony, Jason romantically expresses his love and appreciation to his bride, while Erica makes sure Naomi doesn't sabotage the union. Later that night, at the reception, after expressing her best wishes to the couple, Erica sings her favorite song and invites the newlyweds for their first dance, which they accept graciously. Then, after her performance, Erica and Caleb kiss and officially start a relationship. A few days later, Amber calls Erica to see how she's adapting, to inform her that Cree is recruiting musicians to work on a new album, and advises her to reach out to him. Unfazed by this discovery, Erica thanks her best friend, puts down her phone, and goes on an adventure with Caleb. And with that, the movie ends. We hope you enjoyed our video. Watch the next recaps on the screen, and don't forget to subscribe for more amazing recaps. See you in the next one.